Our main customers are in Haute Horlogery. We have to take a fine watch approach to manufacturing, bringing significant added value through handcrafting while maintaining the capacity to produce hands on an industrial scale. We make hands from materials such as steel and brass or precious metals. Each metal is handled in a different way. Once we have the steel blank, or semi-finished as we call it, the hand can be formatted and prepared. We trace a line around the head and give a rounded form to the body. This is all done by hand with the utmost care, as scratches will ruin the piece. Compared with other manufacturers in Switzerland or elsewhere, we don't offer our customers a ready-made collection. Instead, all our hands are bespoke. We've worked with each of our customers to create tools or forms that are reserved exclusively for them and no other brand. Hands for seconds. Subsidiary dials and chronographs use two parts. These are the hand itself and the cannon, which sits on the pivot. It's impossible to prepare these parts industrially. Instead, we have to take each one separately. The difficulty here is the dexterity it takes to hold the tiny cannon with tweezers and fit it in place. Then pick up the hand, turn it the right way round, and so forth. We work on an infinitely small scale. The people performing these tasks must be sharp-eyed and nimble-fingered, as they do everything using tweezers. They never pick up with their fingers. I think it's a job that needs dedication, because it's all so small and because it's repetitive without being repetitive, given the vast array of different shapes. Of course, there are stages where the hands are identified one by one. You set out to buy a watch or a brand, then a whole. But then we forget the very thing we look at, which is the hands. Whenever anyone looks at their watch, it's the hands that give the time. Perhaps we tend to forget that our hands wouldn't be much without the movement of the dial. But it's also true that we tend to forget the hands, the part we look at the most, without realizing.